Mm, mm. There's mayonnaise, y'all. Oh, you know it's Dukes. Ken, how you doing, honey? Hello, hello. I've been talking about this daggum here tartar sauce. Now, you're supposed to have a cup. Hey, Eminem, how you doing, darling? We got our recipe here. It's already on my page, but there she go. There she go. And it calls for a cup of each dill and pickle. I measured this out. It's like, a little over half, like 2/3 of a cup. Usually I'll strain to get rid of a little bit of the juice. I figure if I put this in with a little extra juice, it'll probably be fine. And if not, well, what are we going to do? Well, that's great. You just need a mess sometimes. You just need a mess sometimes. What are you going to do, right? We here. We good. Oh, I hope everybody is oh so well today. I'm telling you, I've been craving fish sticks and just having fish sticks. I don't know what it is. What is it? Is it just mercury? Is it iron? Like, what do you get from fish sticks that I could be craving? I'm not sure. But whatever it is, I'm craving it. Justin, Jason, how y'all doing? We're going to eat some fish sticks here in a minute. I've got them made. They are in the air fryer. Hey, we making some tartar sauce, y'all. I'm going to shorten up the mayo cup just a little bit since we got less relish. We got our little recipe here. Omega-3, maybe I need some. But I have a few less here relishes than normal. So I'm just going to shorten the recipe up just a little bit. We going to mess around. Yes, I don't know what it is. I've been craving some fish sticks. I love fish sticks. They're so yummy. But I've been wanting to have them for lunch about every day for the past week or so. I'm like, this can't be healthy. But, it's all right. We gonna make it. We gonna be all right. We sure are. Yes, hey. Big brain energy. We love that. I'm going to strain just a little bit of this juice out. Just a little bit. All right. We just going to put the rest on in there. And I like to save these because the thing is, the tartar sauce can be saved for I don't even recall. I think it's 10 to 12 days. It's on the original recipe in my little bio here, or in my posts. And it can be saved for I think 10 to 12 days in an airtight container. So what I've been doing is I've been saving my pickles and relish containers and washing them out. But wouldn't you know, when I was cleaning out my fridge, I found this fella, and it was a tartar sauce. It's Dollar General's brand, and I didn't like it. So you know what I did? I put my tartar sauce in there. Lovely. Because that's what we do, Oh, it's going to be good. This tartar sauce is by far my favorite. I'm very picky about tartar sauce. Oh, yes, girl. It is so good. I'm so picky about it. And, I like Long John Silver, the one, not the one in the container, but the one they keep in the little, I'm pretty sure they home make it too. They keep in the ramekins. I like it. And that's about the only one that you can buy or get somewhere that I really like, to be honest. I don't know why. I'm just picky. So, I don't know. But I like to make it. Once I found this one, I had always been looking for a good one. Once I found this one, I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. So we're going to make some up here. It's going to be lovely. I can't ever remember what it is. It's the lemon juice, the sugar. Oh, shoot. Put a little too much pepper in there. It's a 1/4 teaspoon and I done put a half. Whoops! That's why we gotta check. I ain't made it quite enough to remember every little thing. It's gonna be okay. It'll balance out. It's a teaspoon lemon juice and a teaspoon sugar is what it is. And we got a little 1/2 teaspoon here. Let's lid this mayo before he goes rogue. But I figured I'd come on and say hello. Yes, I'm picky. I'm kind of a picky eater. I mean, not too crazy, you know. We can't skimp on the sugar now. That balances out everything else. Although it's passed down to my kiddos, unfortunately. My kiddos are picky eaters. I'm like, why? I'm not quite filling it up because we're lessening it just a little. Okay, okay. And now for my favorite part, which is the icing on the cake, I do believe, is the onions. Some people, the onions are optional, quote unquote. Some people don't put them in there at all. Some people put half. I will actually put the entire 2 tablespoons of onion, and then when I go to eat it, sometimes I'll put some more. A little sprinkle of salt, a little sprinkle. Got my Pioneer Woman salt shaker. I really need a fork, but we gonna get her done. We gonna get her done. And as I always say, it's better if you let this kind of sit for a couple hours. I was coming on to make it, but as we see, I already have some. This is what I'm going to use for my fish because for some reason, it's just, I don't know if it's the acidity. I don't know what it is. If it needs to like settle, but you leave it for a couple hours in the fridge. Ooh. Or if I'm dying for it, what I'll do is I'll get the, I put it in the freezer for like 10 minutes. It just kind of helps it out. I don't know. No, I ain't gonna forget the onions. We can't do that. No. Taste test. A little heavy on the mayo. We needed a few more pickles, but I think that'll balance out. It always kind of does that at first. Gotta get some better lighting. Like that. Not runny at all. Oh, I see a little thing of mayo I need to finish stirring up in there. Hey, Mountain Mama, how you doing, darling? We're about to change venues here. We're gonna go in the living room to eat us some delicious. Oh, let me take you and let me take this. Uh-oh, I'm messing it all up. Hold on, let me bring you in here now. And let me turn you around. How you doing? How's everybody doing today? And of course the cat's got to come in and say hello because he saw that I was making fish sticks. Oh, let me get this side up here. All right. And get you like this. And get you. Come here, you. Where'd you go? Oh, there me. All right. How is everyone today? Forgot I was wearing shorts. Here's my other phone. All right. Okay. About to go get my fish sticks. Hope you're all well. Yes, I like to wear gloves when I cook and when I clean. I know. I'm such a priss, but, you know, what can you do? Oh, the messy bun is messing today. Goodness gracious. You about to see the kitty. He's hiding behind me because he knows. He can smell the fish sticks, and every time he smells the fish sticks, he wants a piece. Ready? Cat. What are you doing? What are you doing in my seat? Look at him. He chilling. Let me get this here food. tell you what, I put me a Pepsi in the freezer, because that's how we do. Let me get a plate here. I made me some fries, too. I know how I turned into Boomhauer. Oh, oh, shoot. You know what I can't forget? Daggum tartar sauce. What am I doing? Alright, y'all. Let me get my life together. We gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out. How warm is it where y'all are at? It's a good like 70 degrees today. I know, they sure are. I'm like, Bish, I'm sitting here, but I can't kick him off. He's a pretty good kitty. I don't even have my little earbud thing. I have two. I don't even know where Fluffy is. Nice and cold. We call her Fluffy, but we started calling her that. 40? Oh, hell no. I'm not excited about this here severe weather gonna be coming in. It doesn't very often worry me, the weather. But it looks like it could be ugly. 71, it's got to be every bit of 70. I already had to kick the AC on. It's thicker than a lot of other tartar sauce, so you kind of got to work at it. Yeah, see, once it settles, it's like a completely different color. It's like the lemon juice mixes in there, and it turns like more yellow. I like that it's thick, though, and not thin. Let me turn another bulb on up here. Look at you, just chilling. My daughter drew some waves. I don't know if you could see them. Yeah, she got in really big trouble for that. Let me see. Let me not lie to you here. $71. Yep. Have y'all looked at the Storm Prediction Center's outlooks? I don't know. Melissa, have you been looking at them? M&M. If you follow the weather, I know you're familiar with them. Oh, I forgot it was going to be backwards. Look at that. And then for Nader specifically, I'm just outside. Look at that. I know it's backwards, but you know where you are on the map. If you're inside of any of that, it's not great news for you. Oh, space weather. Yeah, that's cool. I pay attention to some of it. I follow some people online who do a lot of the space weather. Well, look at tomorrow, y'all. Look at that. And then, I'm inside the 10% hatched risk for tornadoes tomorrow. Look at that. Ugh. So, that's just fantastic. A tornado outbreak is possible on Saturday. They don't use, it's the NWS. They don't use that word lightly. Here's lunch, by the way. Oh, hey. Oh, yeah, you're on vacation. I forgot about that. I know. How's vacation going? A tornado outbreak is possible on Saturday across the central Gulf Coast states and deep south into the Tennessee Valley. Numerous significant tornadoes and some long-track tornadoes are expected, not possible, expected on Saturday afternoon and evening, centered on eastern Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and the Tennessee Valley. I don't know why I could not say that word for 2 seconds. Lord have mercy. Widespread damaging wind swaths and scattered large hail are also likely. Oh, you leave tomorrow. Okay, okay. Fly out Sunday. Got you. Yeah, Mountain Mama, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad. I'm telling you what. You're in West Virginia in there too. I about need a map. That's right above Tennessee, right? West Virginia? Or is it right below? I can't ever remember. Let me Google it. West Virginia on a map. Yep, okay. Up and to the right. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Up and to the right. You're kind of in there. The western part of you is in there. Yeah. Yeah, you're with me. Man, I feel bad for Mississippi, Louisiana. That's a 15% signature severe. That red part, the dashed lines mean it's a hatched risk, which basically means you're fucked. I'm sorry, y'all. If you in Mississippi and Louisiana, I got some news for you. Hey, Leah, Bobia, Chef. Yeah, they have. Yeah, Brian Hall, y'all's been putting out a video like every day about it. And they sure have. How you doing, Chef? So yeah, we've got some. I made the tartar sauce, Chef. Oh, I'm A-okay. I'm a little anxious about this weather system, to be honest. That's what we were just talking about. I'm telling you what, it's going to be... And the models, the cape, it's just... It's something else. It is something else. It's got a spot on here on the NWS, like, landing page for, space weather as well. Eminem. Oh, girl, there's going to be a tornado outbreak. You missed it. I was just talking about it a second ago. Hold on, let me pull the thingy back up here. Today it's supposed to be ugly for some people west of us, but tomorrow, this is the likelihood of tornadoes only, not even thunderstorms. Anybody in the red, you fucked. Anybody in the yellow, you might be fucked. Anybody in the brown, could be green and possible. But if you in that red hatched risk, we all fucked. We fucked together, okay? I'm in the yellow, not the red. It's a lot of, depending on how much you know about the weather, right? You know, like, these big severe storms come from cold fronts and warm fronts meeting together and then shit blows up, right? Well, there's been a cold front moving in. It's troughing through the entire U.S. right now, which is why a lot of the people up north in the, the northeast and northwest have been getting tons and tons of snow is because of that trough. And I know, right? Thank you, Eminem. You got pray for us. And the Gulf, spits out all this warm air, and that's why a lot of the storms are right there on the coast of the Gulf, like Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Florida, like that. Like, if you look at the map, this whole area right here, and the Gulf is sending all this hot air while that cold front is troughing the entire U.S. And that bottom trough is going to meet that warm air, that warm front coming off the Gulf, and it's going to smash right into it. And it depends on the atmosphere when storms are coming in, right? And right now, it's a high shear, high humidity environment, which is... The soundings that we're seeing right now are what they call loaded gun soundings, which means, like, it's not if, it's when. In Arkansas, yeah, Mandy, one of my good friends, it's on here a lot. She's also in Arkansas. And it's one of those, they're just outside the major risk area. Oh, yeah, all that stuff's connected. A lot of people I don't pay as much attention to it as I probably should. But yeah, definitely, because the moon and planetary bodies that come into our gravitational field and all that above the earth, whatever's going on up there, out there, whatever's happening, it has an effect because it messes with the tides. And the tides is what runs, you know, the moon messes with the tides. The tides is what runs everything. It brings the breeze in. It does all that. So, you know, all of it feeds off each other. I'm weird about. Y'all don't care. This tartar sauce, y'all. You gotta make you some. It only has a few ingredients, unlike some other tartar sauces I've seen with like 15. So, highly recommend. Good stuff. I'll probably be live at some point tomorrow just to kind of track things, see how they're looking. I need to play some music. Just tangy and oniony. But you can cut back the onion. And just kind of what you like. Like sometimes I even add more onion. That's what I was saying earlier, but you know, all up to you. I really like onion. I love it. I'll probably be coming in from somewhere weird like my dad's spare bedroom or his bathroom. He'll probably be over there. Gotta run, take cover. Like, look at this storm system. Or not, this isn't the storm system. This is what they're predicting the storm system to look like based on the troughing. So you see the troughing I was talking about. The troughing. It's not great. It's not great. Well, I will post and share Ryan Hall, y'all's latest video. It looks like there's gonna be some storms today in the like early to late afternoon to the west of me. It's not getting quite into Tennessee and all that yet. And then there's gonna be a nocturnal threat, and then anywhere from like 9 a.m. tomorrow to like 2 a.m. Sunday, storms could develop. It's when they pop up. You know, when they do pop up, they're not gonna be great. Hold on, let me... No, I'm not. Don't you mess with me. I am not offline. You better stop playing with me. I have Radar Omega. Oh, thank you. I get them from Zenny, which I used to support heavily. Pardon me. I don't so much anymore because I had a really bad experience. They really messed up Ryan's glasses twice in a row. But, you know. No, not dew point. That's not what I need. I'm looking at models. It is, girl. It's one of those things. I can't remember where you are, Chef. Where are you at in the world? Let's look at the convex. Let's look at the... We'll look at the... Alright, let's see here. Oh, that does not look great. I'll tell you what. Let's look at the NAM. This is me trying to eat. It's even worse when I'm in other people's lives and I'm... Oh. I might come live and like, hey Larry, how are you? I know that's right. Let's see what it's looking like right now. And see, it's so weird because if you look at like the MS, which is like the entire United States, any storm systems inside of it, it's funny because you can see like the rotation. Illinois, that's right. You can see how there's already, I know it's hard because there's lots of things popped up, but like you see the storm systems are kind of in a cyclical pattern already, the way that they're moving. It's crazy. Hey, lower toy pups. Hello, dear. The way that they're moving is already cyclical in nature, which is not ever a great sign. Most of you are already connected because you're so great. There's already storm chasers. Oh, wow. In Arkansas. Oh, wow. That's why. Goodness gracious, look at this line of storms. That's not great. Oh my gosh, y'all. It's going to be a crazy couple of days. Look at the storm that's headed toward the camera. Look at all the, if y'all watch, I can't make it go the other direction, I'm sorry. I need to pull a live up where I can actually just show my screen. That is crazy. That is insanity right there. I might do that. Let me think. I'm thinking on it. So anybody else in the region of these storms that's getting a little anxious, I might just be doing a little bit of coverage. I'm no Ryan Hall, you know what I mean? But I watch him and something started playing on my headset. It was so weird. I've studied storms for years. I used to want to be a storm chaser. My hair is crazy today. That used to be the goal. And then I had kids. Now I run away from them instead of to them. But I do. These days I just watch them for the NWS and tell them if there's any clouds they don't know about. Hey Kurt, how are you, darling? Welcome, welcome. The NWS and the Storm Prediction Center have this thing where they train storm spotters like they do online classes. Yes, also that Eminem. Both. They train you to be able to recognize severe weather. It's not like completely in depth. It's basically just for ground truth so that people, if they see like a wall cloud or a funnel cloud forming, they can tell them. But it's really interesting to go through the training. Hey Bruce, how are you? Eating some lunch. How are you doing today? Yes, thank you for coming to say hello. I'm so glad to see you guys. We were just talking about the weather. Are y'all somewhere that's going to be impacted by the severe weather the next couple days? Well, today and tomorrow. I'm in East Tennessee, and it's definitely going to get us. If y'all missed the beginning of the stream, we made tartar sauce. Hey. And yes, it's delicious. Oh, did it? It's been this storm system. Like, I think it was Melissa said, they've been talking about it for like 12 days. It's crazy that a few days ago there was already a slight risk. Like 5 days out, 4 or 5 days out, that's when I knew it was going to be ugly. The minute you have like a 4 to 5 day out slight risk, that risk is going to be moderate or worse by the time the day comes. Well, I'm glad you're safe, Kurt. Strong winds and rain Sunday night. Yep. I feel like it's going to impact almost everybody in the U.S. The storm system is just moving like crazy, and the models are predicting it to basically like form and kind of fizzle out and reform and kind of fizzle out and reform all the way across the U.S., which is crazy. Which we've seen before. We've seen that plenty of times, so I wouldn't be surprised. We're in the hatched risk to get some naders, so there's that. And if you don't know, I will show you. Come on. Come on. I think they just did an update. Alright, there we go. Oh my goodness. They did. They did an update. I'm in East Tennessee. So now, this is their current outlook for today. They added a whole area over here. And now I'm in the red. Or not the red, the orange / yellow. Something like that. And let's see what it looks like for naders specifically. Okay, we're still outside naders for tonight. Thank goodness. I know that the cities are backwards, but I feel like you know where you are on a map. And this is what we're looking at. Not too great. But this is what I'm worried about. Look at tomorrow. It really be... Storms be storming tomorrow. And then specifically for tornado risk tomorrow. I feel like that's even gotten bigger. It's crazy to me. I haven't seen that large of a tornado risk in a really long time. So, if you don't know, now you know. That's where you're at. We're gonna eat lunch and talk about the weather. Two of my favorite things. Yep, I'm in East Tennessee. Born and raised. Although nobody ever thinks so. Apparently I'm not Southern enough in my accent. I took speech classes when I was young. I guess it trained some of it right out of me. But here I am. As I've always been. I still can't believe that. I've been informed that baby shall be returning soon. So I'll probably go ahead and say goodbye for now. But I have a possible live, depending on the weather, planned for tonight. If I do go live, I have a presentation that I'm going to do. So I don't even think we'll really get storms tonight. We're outside any of the risk for tonight. Just barely. We might get some rain, but I feel like tonight we're going to be fine. And, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I'll be back either tonight or tomorrow for sure at some point. Yes, girl. And the recipe, actually, if you go onto my actual page, like my landing page on YouTube, and you go over to my posts, I have like an actual, you know, like you can copy and paste or screenshot or whatever. So you don't have to, like, you know, remember or rewatch or whatever. But you're very welcome. I don't have too many recipes. I'm trying to build a small little, like, recipe card box. But I have a few. There's a few. But thank you. I'll do it. You be safe too traveling, Justin, all right? You should be good Sunday, but everybody be safe. And I'll be back at some point soon. Thank you guys for coming to say hi and take care of yourselves, okay?